Whoa! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Farida, aka Curly Proverbs. And in today's video, I'm so excited because we're actually going to be picking up one of the most potent Ayurvedic herbs that was responsible chiefly for getting me from this to this. People have been getting amazing results, and I have seen some amazing feedback and reviews of people who have used this particular herb. If you didn't know which one it is of course henna. Don't forget to check out curlyproverbs.com. I'm going to have that linked in the description box below, where you can pick up some of your Ayurvedic favorites, including, as one customer called it, the champagne of henna. We have amla, we have blended masks, the fenugreek elixir, essential oils, and sealant oils as well. So yeah, check that out in the description box below. Now, one of the things I said to you in that video was if you get it wrong, and some people have, it can result in scalp burns, skin burns, permanent scarring, and hospitalization at worst, guys. So it's really important that you select a good quality henna. I'm going to help you with that today. We're going to look at the things that we should avoid, the things that we should be looking out for, and the things that should be absolute red flags. Let's go shopping. Right guys, we are back from the store, and I'm really excited to actually talk to you about some of the ingredients in this, because wow, they kind of proved the point that I made in my last video. It's absolutely crazy. Meantime, I'm just gonna go and grab the Curly Proverbs henna so we can do a little comparison. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to sit down and have a look at some of the ingredients that we found in the hennas and some of the red flags that you want to try and avoid. Okay, so we're going to go to the EWG website. If you didn't know already, it is an independent website that has lists of the ingredients and the toxicity ratings of different items, so that when you're making a choice as a consumer, you can buy something that is non-toxic and safe, or wherever you feel comfortable on the scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most poisonous. Let's see what these ingredients are saying, because some of them I just did not recognize in these box hennas. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this first henna that I got for £4 from the local shop. It says herbal black henna. That's already causing me a little bit of concern because it's promising black color, and it says it's UK compliant, the safest way to color your hair, pure, rich, natural, cultivated henna, ammonia free. So all of that to most people would sound quite good, because it's saying it's pure, it's rich, it's natural, and it's the safest way to color your hair. However, I'm looking at these ingredients, I don't recognize some of them. Okay, so it contains 72.9% henna, then it has citric acid, sodium chloride, p-phenyladenine, magnesium carbonate, sodium phosphate, and p-aminophenol. Okay, so it also says hair colorants can cause severe allergic reactions. That again is causing me some concern, because it's talking about severe reactions and implying that it's like a regular hair colorant in some ways. Okay, so I've come across the first ingredient that's actually causing me concern. It's p-aminophenol, and it is a synthetic dye that is used in hair coloring. It's produced from coal tar. Make of that what you will. So it's from coal tar. What is coal tar? It is a thick, dark, viscous liquid produced by coal processing. It is a byproduct or a waste product of producing coal in the production of coke and coal gas. It is a complex mixture of chemicals, including polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. It is thick, nearly black, viscous liquid with a characteristic smell. So you're telling me one of the active ingredients is tar? Wow. Okay. I need a drink. because that actually really shocked me. I was not expecting that. The worst part about this is that the EWG says that it has enhanced skin absorption. So it's a product that enhances the absorption of your skin. There are high usage restrictions on this, and it has non-reproductive organ toxicity as well as ecotoxicity. And using it at your workplace is an occupational hazard. Wait. There's another ingredient that's even worse. Man, what are they selling us? You know, it can actually, oh man, right. P-phenylene diamine. 0 to 10, 10 being the most toxic or poisonous. It actually rates a 10. This makes me sad. It is an ingredient widely used in dyes and associated with allergic reactions. It has a high rate of allergies and immunotoxicity. In other words, I'll say it again, immunotoxicity, it is going to toxify your body's defense against disease. And we wonder why we have like autoimmunity on the rise. There are usage restrictions. Again, it has enhanced skin absorption, high use restrictions, non-reproductive organ toxicity is high, ecotoxicology low, irritation to the eyes, lungs high, irritation to the skin high, occupational hazard moderate. So I just want to remind you that this box says it's the safest way to colour your hair and that it's UK compliant. That is pure, rich, natural and cultivated henna. Okay, so that was 60 grams at £5. Okay, so there's £5 for 60 grams worth of henna at 72% henna and a mixture of all the other chemicals that we just stated. Okay, so we have Vatica Henna Hair Colour. Now you can exchange your grey for glossy and glamorous colour. Enriched with natural henna that aids with the hiding of grey, it adds shine and softness to it. Throughout India, the Middle East and Europe, henna has been known for its herbal conditioning properties that strengthens hair and adds vitality too. So no worries about damaging your hair while you gently coax the colour of your hair back. Okay, I've picked up the jet black and I've also picked up the natural brown. So let's have a look at the ingredients in here. Okay, so these two Vatica hennas, oh my gosh, they're gonna get dragged. If you're gonna purchase a henna and it contains phenyladenine and it contains hydrogen peroxide and it gives you a warning to keep it out of the reach of children because it contains those, that should immediately be a red flag. So these are $6.99 to purchase, and you're getting 60 grams in this packet. Let's take a look at what you're getting with your 60 grams. So the first thing that raised the flag was amber in color, number 6 on the scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the worst. Diaminophenyl ethanol. This has concerns because there's restriction uses on this, and it has enhanced skin absorption, again with moderate risk to allergies and immunotoxicity. The next one was 1-naphthol. So it says that it can be a 5 to 8 depending on usage. Products with this ingredient are not allowed for EWG verified items. The score is higher if the item is used and is inhalable, such as if it sprays or powders, because there are respiratory concerns. The ingredient score is higher if used in products that may not meet industry safety guidelines or the US international government requirements. So it's a little bit of a grey area, but between 5 and 8. The concerns, again, this is crazy that it has enhanced skin absorption. The use restrictions, non-reproductive organ toxicity is high, ecotoxicology low, irritation to the eyes, skin and lungs high, occupational hazard moderate. Okay, so resorcinol is a new ingredient on the radar. Number 9 out of 10 for toxicity. It is a common ingredient in hair color and bleaching. It is a skin irritant, toxic to your immune system, and is a frequent cause of hair dye allergies. In animal studies, it has been shown to disrupt the thyroid hormone synthesis. Good Lord. And can have goitrogenic effects. You know what goiter is? Let me just insert some pictures. Oh my gosh. How are these people in good conscience actually selling this to us? And this has enhanced skin absorption. And the same as all the rest of them, endocrine disruption, toxicity to the organ systems, irritation to the eyes and lungs. Man, that was exhausting and depressing to do that research, because these people's consciences are definitely seared, honestly. Smells like cigarettes. That's what it smells like. That smells like the tar and cigarettes. I notice as I'm mixing it, it's like repelling the water. Can you see how it's hard to mix it in? Can you see that? See, there's a hydrophobic element in it, which is probably from the tar. No repelling. There's no repelling. See the difference? Okay, let's take a look at the different hennas. It's been about an hour. I have to shoot to pick Jaya up, so I cannot wait the full 4 hours, but I might check back later if the lighting is still decent. So let's take a look. Beautiful chocolatey, sort of a brown color. So there is more green to this. I also see that there are some bubbles. I see that this is a decent quality henna. It is fresher than this one because it's got more of a green as opposed to a dried brown tone to it. Out of the two, this is definitely a better henna than this. But if you take a look here, you can see this is quite a dark brown and less vibrant color. So this is a Vartica one. This is Dilse henna. And this is the Curly Proverbs one. Very hard to make a comparison. Again, this has bubbles on the surface. Excuse the fact that it was agitated on the way up, but you can see that there's bubbles on the surface. It's very, very fresh. And what you want to see is the release of color. We're going to start here with the Vartica one. So let's just compare if there's been any color change, so you can see the Lawson dye release compared to the layers below. Not much in it. I can't really see the Lawson. Sometimes the Lawson dye will start to accumulate on the side. I can't really see that that's happened. I can't really see that it's happened on the surface either. So let's try the next one, which is the Dilse henna. Again, you cannot see any. The Lawson dye has been released. It does not look fresh at all. I'm really unimpressed with yeah, you can actually see a difference. Can you see a difference in color? Can you see that on camera? You can see the difference in color. That's very much apparent in real life. I don't know if it's apparent where you're watching from, but I'm just going to scrape back a further amount. Can you see the difference? Can you see the Lawson dye is being released on the top layer? You see the freshness and you see the bounce of that particular henna. That's where you're going to get the slip. And in all honesty, yeah, you can see that, right? You can see the change of color. I'm going to go grab the other hennas. Those, don't forget, have been mixed with chemicals, even though it's the natural, safe way to dye your hair, according to one of the boxes. That was the Nippur henna that I showed you before. So this is the Vartika now, excuse my mistake. So Vartika henna, ammonia-free, natural brown. Holy moly, wow. It smells like a cigarette butt. It smells like, you know how there's tar in cigarettes? That is exactly what it smells like. Oh my gosh. This is 60 grams for $6.99. And this is 150 grams for, depending on which currency you're looking at, £16. So not really much price difference, but the quality, the trade you're making with your health is definitely irritating me. This is definitely, guys, occupational hazard. I'm risking my health for the science of it. But I'm not too worried because it's just a short-term exposure, but I'm really not used to it. Now, you saw the mixtures before, how they were mixed to the same consistency. Please take a look at how the consistency is different now. All three have that horrendous scent, and all three have an ingredient in them which is toxicity rating 10. I find it to be shameful. I find it to be disappointing that companies are putting profit before people. It is absolutely unnecessary to poison the populations of your customers. Absolutely unacceptable, you know, when you can just use the pure plant-based ingredient. So it's been a real eye-opener for me, actually, just purchasing all these different hennas, having a see like what they actually look like, how they compare. I was really actually a bit nervous comparing the pure hennas to my own. I knew that the mixes which had all of the pollutants in them, for lack of a better word, were not going to be able to hold a candle, but I was worried about the pure hennas actually, and I see that, well, none of them are body art quality apart from the Curly Proverbs one, and I see that you're basically, with the Vartika and the herbal black henna, looking at putting poisons on your skin and combining that with the fact that the poisons have high absorbency into the skin is shocking to me. Something you're going to apply from scalp to ends and use weekly. I've been contacted by so many women, particularly from India actually, who have been suffering with bald patches. They really struggle with it because they have been dyeing their hair for so long using these dyes, thinking that they were using a pure or healthy alternative. And I think it's absolutely shameful that these companies are counting the health of their valued customers as nothing. They prefer the profit over the health of their customers, and it's a real crying shame. So hopefully you know what to look for. Never ever buy a henna that has anything else mixed into it. Doesn't matter if it says it's natural on the box, stay clear. You want to look for a body art quality ideally, and when you open the pack, it should have some green vibrancy to the powder. It shouldn't just be like a dark brown ideally. If you want to support a company that values your health above profit and only uses pure from the farm henna, then definitely check it out in the description box below. Hope you found this to be useful wherever you are shopping for your henna, and best of health to you. Speak to you soon.